How's it going, everybody? I'm Levi with JLG Reptiles, and today we're going to be doing by far our most important ball python feeding we've ever done. I'll explain to you why right here in a little bit, but for now, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and if you're already subscribed, then welcome back. Okay, so some of you are probably wondering what's so special about this feeding, why is it so important, and some of you may already know what's going on. I have some numbers here, and if you've done any research on breeding ball pythons, two numbers are really going to stick out: 1,500 and 500. And the reason those numbers stick out is because 1,500 grams is the weight that a female ball python needs to be able to breed. 500 grams is the weight that a male ball python needs to be to breed. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you our snake's weights. I weighed them today. Pastel Inchy Clown, our male, 523 grams. Our Desert Ghost, female, 1,781 grams. Our VPI Xanthic, 1,630 grams. And our Ultramel, 1,496 grams. So we are basically there. And the way this is going to work is the Ultramel was having major feeding issues, but she's actually eaten her last 2 times for us. She's been eating live, but she's been eating, so that's the important thing. We're going to offer her another live meal tonight just to see how she does, and this is really going to be what kind of tells, if she'll take this meal. And her body condition is not the best. I'm going to be straight up with you about that, but the way this works is whenever you pair your male with your female, it can take 4 to 8 months before it's time for her to lay. And through those 4 to 8 months, she should be just destroying food. They say that once they actually start pairing up with a male, they start feeding more and more and more. And the reason being is because they know that they're having to build eggs. So if this Ultramel can eat for us tonight, basically once I start pairing her with a male, she should start eating even better for us. Hopefully she's out of that I'm not going to eat stage. She just went on a major hunger strike. I think it was like 3 months. So she's only had 2 meals back to back, but she took them really, really well. So we're going to hope for the best. Like I said, we're going to offer her live. And these other girls and our one guy have been eating frozen thawed and been doing excellent with it. So we're just going to keep them right on pace. But this Ultramel, we're going to feed her live again tonight. Next feeding, we're going to offer her a fresh kill on tongs and see how she does. And I'm honestly a little bit scared to even do that. I'm afraid to really throw her off any. I'm not sure how she'll do with it. I don't really want to slow her down. I mean, if she's eating, I just want her to keep eating. That's for sure. But like I said, we might try that with her. We honestly might not. I don't know. I'll just have to see how she's doing. I mean, if she's killing live feed, then we might try to swap her back over, just because it is a whole lot easier for me to offer frozen thawed. But if we can get her back over to that, that would be excellent. But who knows? We'll find out. Only time will tell. But for tonight, let's just see if they all eat. All right, so first up, we have our Leopard Lavender Albino. Oh man. Got some fur on that one. She just jerked that thing right out of those tongs. Good job, girl. Yeah, kind of scalped the rat a little bit. All right, and this is our pastel inchy clown. This is the male that I've been talking about. It's really not like him to refuse a meal. What I want to do, I'm just going to leave this in with him. We'll come back here in a bit, check on him. It's really strange. So this next snake is our VPI Xanthic. It looks like she is peed in here, pooped. There's poop in the back. Huh. She acted like she wanted it. Okay, I'll just lay this one in there with her as well. her using the bathroom in there may have kind of threw her off. I'm not sure. So next up is our desert ghost. She's always so ready. She just does so well for us. But yeah, this is our 1,700 gram female. You can tell she's just gigantic. Okay, so next up is our Ultramel. And this is her meal. Nice live rat. It's a good size for her. I can get him off my arm. And we're just gonna kind of drop him in and wait. She's got an excellent grab on him. You see his mouth. That way there's no risk of the snake getting injured. He's not back there just gnawing on her or nothing like that. So the only thing I hate about feeding live is having to worry about stuff like that happening. But as you can tell here, she's got a great coil on him. She's safe, and that's the important thing. And I believe that's it for the rat. So we'll close her up and let her do her thing. Well, it could have most definitely went better. The main thing is though, the Ultramel ate. Thought it was really, really weird that the Inchy Pastel Clown didn't eat, but I actually changed his enclosure. I mean, it's not been like real recent, maybe 4 or 5 hours ago. He used the bathroom in there. I went ahead and cleaned it. That could have threw him off. I'm not 100% sure. He could have been a little stressed because of that. And I guess maybe with the VPI Xanthic, it's kind of right down the same line there. I guess she just finished using the bathroom, so maybe she was just, kind of out of sorts because of all that going on. But like I said, the Ultramel 8, it's the most important thing right now for sure. There's no doubt in my mind that the VPI Xanthic, she's going to start eating. She'll eat next week for us for sure. The Inchy Pastel Clown, he should. Like I said, I don't really know what else it could have been other than me cleaning his enclosure earlier. I usually try not to do that. I try to clean them, the day before feeding. And, if it's actually feeding day, I try not to mess with them at all. I might just kind of peek in, check on them as usual. But as far as like really getting in and doing a full clean, I try not to. But like I said, it's hard for me to just open up a bin and see them actually laying in their own filth. I just want to clean them. I can't really handle that. So that's kind of what was going on with him earlier. But yeah, so hopefully everything will work out next week. And as far as breeding, I think I'm going to go ahead and put this Pastel Inchy Clown with our Desert Ghost pretty soon. So that'll actually probably be our next video, hopefully. So be looking out for that. That'll be a really cool one to make. I've been waiting so long to be able to make that video, our first ball python pairing. But if you enjoyed it, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, hit your notification bell so you'll know whenever I post new videos like our pairing video. But have a good one, and I'll see you next time.